Welcome back. Over the next few days, we will be featuring some of Colorado's best inventors. And today, we want to tell you about a first-of-its-kind hydration product. It's called the MakH2OPak. And two local sisters decided to create it after they saw firsthand how difficult it was to keep a loved one properly hydrated during his battle with cancer. We're talking about your father. This is Candace Makowski, Cicely Makowski, the Makowski sisters. That's the Mac part of the MakH2OPak. Well, let's first of all talk about the hydration system that you created, because inspired by your father, who was battling cancer and constantly needed water, right?
Absolutely. You know, we were helping to care for him, and he, due to his lack of strength and mobility, just had an issue reaching the water and hydrating himself. So we as caregivers thought, you know, there has to be a better way. We were doing everything we could, 2 and 3 of us at a time, to help him, but we had a light bulb moment and rigged something up for him that worked wonderfully, and out of it came our product, the MakH2OPak.
This is so incredible because you have only launched this less than a year ago.
Yes.
It's only been on the market for a short time, but you're already in some of the nursing homes and a lot of the home care facilities. When people come to your home to help care for a loved one, they really are loving this. What kind of feedback are you getting on this product?
One of the best stories that I have been told is of a Parkinson's patient who for over a year was so debilitated he was having to be helped taking a drink of water. Using the MakH2OPak, it was the first time he was able to self-hydrate in over a year.
Wow.
So,
now it's basically, I mean, it looks, you know, pretty common. It kind of reminds me of the little camelbacks and things that hikers use. Can you kind of demonstrate or show us, you know, how easy it is for a patient, and when patients are bedridden, how can they use it? Because a lot of them can't even really sit all the way up. They're laying down.
exactly. So this is very simple. These come empty. It's a 2-liter capacity. So fill it, screw the tubing system on securely, flip it, hang it, and then the patient holds on to this handle. A very important element to this is this safety guard here, so that if they're medicated, it might be nighttime that they're taking a drink, they're not going to choke or gag on this. But it's just easily putting this in the side of the mouth, biting down halfway with the help of gravity. The water will start to flow.
And it doesn't come in really fast and hard. It's a nice, slow drip. So you're not going to, worry too much about the choking factor.
Exactly. And then they just need to release it, and the flow will stop.
Now, I notice, as far as the measurements, it's very easy to know exactly how much liquid your loved one has gotten.
Right.
Because
it's very important for the healthcare provider to monitor fluid intake. So it's easily done here, just directly onto the bag. They can mark with a Sharpie the time of day, so they can take records of it. Also, hydration goals can be set. So the patient has a visual marker to see how much they need to drink before their nurse comes back in.
Now, when we talk about dehydration, will you talk about the importance of not becoming dehydrated? How many different horrible things can happen to a patient if they get dehydrated?
Well, unfortunately, the majority of patients coming into a hospital-type setting are already mildly or moderately dehydrated. If it goes further into severe dehydration, having to get IV hydration is a huge possibility, and along with that comes huge liability. Also, if severe dehydration comes on, blood pressure can be affected, pneumonia can be acquired, also bed sores, oral hygiene, and then one of the big ones is a UTI, a urinary tract infection. So
many scary things that can come on from dehydration, but you never even have to reach that point if you're constantly having your intake like this. This is what the MakH2OPak is all about. The Makowski sisters are selling this locally, also in New Mexico. You're kind of back both in both places, but you're also going to go nationwide and hopefully worldwide soon. You can order one simply by going to their website, MakH2OPak.com. You also see their phone number there, 720-810-3648, 720-810-3648, or MakH2OPak.com. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, if you've got a great idea for a product that you're trying to get into the marketplace, visit inventorsroundtable.com. They meet every month in Denver, Loveland, and Colorado Springs. They also travel around the state and hold inventor boot camps for small business development centers. That's inventorsroundtable.com. Very cool. Well, coming up